Have you ever pondered if your crush has feelings for you, yet you find yourself at a loss when trying to interpret the signs? This seemingly straightforward question encapsulates a dilemma that countless individuals have grappled with at various stages of life. We've all been there, attempting to navigate the tricky terrain of deciphering romantic interest. Indeed, the sphere of attraction can prove to be a formidable maze that is rife with misinterpreted signals and missed chances, particularly for men. It's akin to an elusive quest for treasure, where the prizes are highly appealing, yet the indications are subtly concealed. It may lead you to scrutinize every fleeting touch, every gaze exchanged, every small gesture. The minutest details often contain the most valuable clues. Isn't it an intriguing puzzle? The sphere of attraction isn't just about interpreting the correct signals, but it also delves into understanding the complexities of the human mind. Does she find your humor amusing? Is she keeping eye contact? Are her feet directed towards you? These could potentially signal her interest. It is vital to take into consideration that human emotions and signals can be intricate. What could be a sign of attraction for one might not necessarily indicate the same for another. It's akin to a cryptic chess game in which each move can alter the outcome. So how can this conundrum be solved? The key lies in comprehending these elaborate signals and cues. Being adept at this art requires keen observation, thoughtful analysis, and life experience. This is a skill that can be sharpened and perfected over time. Are you prepared to embark on this illuminating journey with us? To unravel these often overlooked hints that can revolutionize your love life. It's time to dive in and make sense of this riddle together. Stay connected as we decode these clandestine signals and transform you into a savant of understanding attraction signs. Please don't forget to like the video and show your support by subscribing to the channel, which fuels us to keep creating more content. Now let's get started. Recall that instance when she chuckled at your not-so-hilarious jest? That fleeting moment, that quick exchange of giggles and glances, could contain more significance than you think. It might point towards a deeper bond, an attraction that's gradually forming. Laughter, in its essence, is a potent form of communication, a global display of happiness and enjoyment. It eliminates obstacles and forms connections, constructing an emotional link between two individuals. And in the context of romance, it holds an important place. It's often observed that women tend to laugh more when they are drawn to someone. This behavior is supported by studies and numerous personal accounts. It's not just about the wit in your remarks, but also about who is making them. Even if you believe your jest is merely a basic pun, for her, it could represent your charm, your intellect, your character. It's a token of her interest, a recognition of your existence and worth in her eyes. Interestingly, even less comical comments you casually throw into the conversation can provoke a bout of laughter if the attraction is potent enough. Laughter could be a guise, a front to conceal the silent sentiments of attraction. Or it could be a playful hint, a green light encouraging you to move forward. It's a discreet method of demonstrating interest, a clue awaiting discovery. Every giggle, every chuckle, every hearty laughter is a tiny part of the puzzle, a hint to the enigma that is attraction. So do not overlook these instances as simply chance happenings or informal exchanges. They could be the markers directing you towards the journey of love. Hence, the next time you indulge in a laugh with her, regardless of how cheesy your jest might be observant. Pay heed when she laughs at your jokes, especially the cheesy ones. Have you ever perceived a faint brush on your arm while engaged in a conversation? Interesting to ponder, isn't it? This almost undetectable physical contact is our next clue, the touch. Now you might be curious, what does this touch imply? Let me elucidate. The touch, my friends, is a global dialect. It stands for connectivity, closeness, fascination. It outlives verbal exchanges and surpasses cultural differences. It's a fundamental impulse, an innate element of human conduct. When a woman finds you attractive, she often finds herself reaching out unconsciously. This urge to touch may be barely noticeable to her. It's an automatic response, a silent melody of allure. It's akin to the pull between a magnet and iron. This quiet sign, a tender stroke on your arm or a soft pat on your shoulder, is her method of conveying interest. It's a quiet admission, a mystery revealed in broad daylight. These delicate touches are her strategy for bridging gaps, for drawing nearer without using words. She does it discreetly, tenderly, nearly as though she's cautious not to ruffle your aura. You may perceive it as harmless, a mere component of the conversation. However, it signifies more than that. It's essentially an invitation, a hint of a craving for deeper bonding. So be vigilant next time. Increase your awareness. Monitor her actions meticulously, as that seemingly innocent touch could be her clandestine way of implying, "I'm intrigued." Bear in mind, a touch can often mean more than a casual gesture. It's a soundless tongue, one that communicates a lot if you're receptive enough to interpret. So take a breather, hold on, and attune to the mute verses of touch. That basic gesture may just be the inception of something enchanting. Ever imagined the power of a prolonged eye contact during a conversation? This is a thought that merits some reflection, right? Today, we're going to explore the intriguing world of eye contact. As suggested by many philosophers and cultures, the eyes are often referred to as mirrors of the soul. Wouldn't you agree? So, think about it. If a lady maintains steady eye contact with you during a discussion, it could be a sign that she's fascinated by you. She's not just observing, she's truly perceiving, taking in the essence of your persona, your values, and your character. It's a communication method, one that surpasses verbal language. It's quiet yet incredibly impactful. It's a silent conversation that communicates a lot without uttering a single word. It's an obvious signal of her attraction, showing that she's both captivated and interested in you. Every stare, every extended look, is filled with significance. It's her way of expressing her desire to comprehend you, to understand what drives you, to explore deeper into your inner world. It's more than a quick glimpse or a passing glance. It's a firm, intense stare that reaches out to you. But what does it signify? Is it just mere admiration, or could it hint at a romantic interest? However, keep in mind, it's not just the gaze that matters, but also the strength and duration of it. It's not just a fleeting look that doesn't even last a second, but an earnest gaze that feels like it lasts forever. Every moment she spends gazing at you is filled with curiosity, fascination, maybe even affection. Just a quick tip though, not every look holds a hidden meaning. But when it comes combined with other indicators like body language, it paints a clear picture of her attraction. So the next time she locks eyes with you, remember it might signify something more. Have you ever observed her standing too close, even in a full house? Permit me to acquaint you with an interesting theory in the arena of attraction signals, an indication that's both subtle and revealing. We're exploring the concept of proximity, landing as our fourth cue in the series. The charm of proximity is frequently disregarded, underestimated, and misinterpreted. In the complex ballet of human communication, proximity takes center stage, especially in decoding attraction cues. It becomes evident when a woman is drawn to a man, she will find herself in his immediate vicinity, closer than what is considered socially acceptable. This captivating behavior can be seen even in the most crowded rooms, filled to their utmost capacity with lively chatter and distractions. This deliberate act of getting closer is not coincidental, but a conscious decision, an implicit signal she's transmitting. It's as if an unseen magnet is attracting her, a force that she can't fight against. It's an irresistible, potent tug that makes her orbit around you, pulling her towards you, despite the chaotic milieu surrounding her. It's not about encroaching personal space. It's beyond that. It refers to her wish, her yearning to be in your vicinity. It's an involuntary subconscious impulse that is deeply embedded in our evolutionary history. This magnetic attraction is her tacit way of expressing her wish to connect, to establish a bond, to share experiences, space, and moments with you. And thus, dear catalyzers, equipped with this fresh understanding, let's pose the question to ourselves yet again. The upcoming time she's standing nearby, the next instance you sense her just an inch away. Could it be that it might not be due to the crowd? Could it be that she's attempting to communicate something, silently broadcasting her attraction, using proximity as her language? Remain vigilant, keep your senses sharp, because the next time she's standing close, it might not be just because of the crowd. Thanks for tuning in. Until our next encounter, stay harmoniously united, and please don't forget to like the video and subscribe.